I'm here as dessert is being served. Thank you very much. As we start, I do want to recognize a few people who are very special to the Chamber community and really help to make these events possible. Number one, I noticed that our friend Alan Anderson is here. He's the former president of the Southern Wayne County Regional Chamber of Commerce. So I want to recognize Alan. So thank you, Alan, for being here. At this time, I also want to recognize our elected officials. And we tried to catch everybody as they were coming in, so please let me know if I miss anybody here. But from the city of Gibraltar, a beautiful community, Mayor James Goris is here with us. And another one of our amazing communities, the Brownstown Township, Mr. Andy Linko, the supervisor, is here. And the Brownstown Township clerk, Ryan Peters, is here with us. I would like to recognize our executive board members and our board members with the Chamber, and I'm going to ask that you please hold your applause to the very end. But if you are here, if you could please stand when your name is called, starting with the chairman of our board of directors, David B. Goodwin. Next, we have our immediate past chair, Greg Flum from BASF Corporation. Our first vice president, Kathy Kane with Market Insights, LLC, and Trenton Trib. Next, we have our second vice president, Robert Jones of AT&T. Our treasurer, who I know could not be here with us today, but I want to recognize her, Rochelle Kohler of Elder Care Home Care Group. Our secretary, Ronnie Ruel of PNC Bank. Mr. Tony Arminiak with Wayne County Community College District. Chris Baran with Baker College of Allen Park. Rob Bovitz of Bovitz CPA. And Carol Krumer of Digital First Media and the News Herald. Also want to recognize our attending board members who are with us here today. Mr. Fred Karn of KSP Insurance Agency, Mr. Frank Lopez of Aztec Manufacturing Corporation, Louise Piskar of Wayne Metropolitan Community Action Agency, Mr. Mark Tremper of Downriver Community Federal Credit Union, and Jeff Rankin of Sinorama. Thank you so much for being here and supporting the Chamber. If you are an ambassador with the Chamber of Commerce, could you please stand? We want to recognize you. And I want to recognize two special ambassadors who helped us this morning, Mr. Mark Tremper and then Daniel Doxey of Culver's of Taylor. Thank you so much. And of course, we have four wonderful high schools with us this morning. And if you can stand when your high school is called. Asher High School, who is sponsored today by BASF Corporation. We have Gabriel Richard High School, sponsored by Fritz Enterprise. We also have Melvindale High School, sponsored by Semca. And Romulus High School, sponsored by Public Service Credit Union. It's so good to see you guys here today. Thank you so much for taking time out of your busy school schedule to be with us and learn about what's going on in Wayne County government. So I want to mention, you're going to see, or you should see on your table, these little blue question cards. Throughout the presentation, as you think of questions, please fill these out. And then our wonderful staff, Rich, Jim, and Mary, are going to be coming around collecting these question cards and bringing these up for our Q&A session immediately following today's presentation. So at this time, I would like to introduce our Wayne County Commissioners, who are each going to be giving 5-minute presentations. And I was instructed to recognize our timekeeper this morning, who is Zachary, is it Lefebvre, from the Downriver Community Conference. And yep, thank you so much, Zachary, for volunteering to do that. Yep. You got the loudest applause of the day, so good for you. So we are going to begin with Commissioner Ilona Varga. Commissioner Varga, if you can please join us for a 5-minute presentation. Thank you so much for being here. Appreciate it.
Thank you. Good morning or afternoon, everyone. I thought I would be last since they sat me over there in the center, so I wasn't quite yet prepared, but it's good to be here today. My responsibility at the commission is mainly to make sure that your tax dollars are spent well. But other than that, I chair the Public Safety, Judiciary, and Homeland Security. I've been in office for 30 years. I represent Southwest Detroit part. I represent Lincoln Park. Anybody here from Lincoln Park? Anybody here from Melvindale? I represent you as well as the other Wayne County residents. On my job as the judiciary, it's a long one, Public Safety, Judiciary, Homeland Security Committee, we mainly deal with the Sheriff's Department, the courts a little bit, and also with the prosecutor's office. We are really dealing with a lot of issues that have plagued us for a long time. Those are catching up with the rape kits. I think I talked about that last year. We found so many rape kits in Detroit, and people said, well, why are you worried about what you found in Detroit? Well, we now found out that because we're testing, we have now reached 30 other states with serial rapists. So we have prosecuted probably about 60 of them that are now off the street, and many more to go. So we're always looking for donations for the prosecutor's office. Kim Worthy goes everywhere that she can finally find another dime or another cent just to be able to finish that. But the jail has been a big issue out there, unfinished jail. It's not a failed jail. We failed. The jail didn't fail. But I think we need to, in my personal opinion, that is, we need to finish what we started. I love soccer, but not there. We have plenty of soccer fields right at Fort Wayne. We could use an arena, but a little bit further out. I fear the congestion downtown, really, because I am a big Red Wings fan, and I also attend a lot of Tiger games too, so having another arena right downtown is just going to be really bad for parking and otherwise. So I would like to see it, but I would like to see it maybe in my district, you know, closer to the new bridge coming in. So, but anyways, I'm hoping that we will finish the jail one way or the other. We will soon. So hopefully we can put that behind me, or behind us actually. Other than that, we have the sheriff's office who is looking for deputies. We're short of deputies, so if you know anybody who's looking for a job, they don't have to carry a weapon. They can work in the jail and just be sort of guards. We don't want to tell our deputies that they're guards, but that way they don't have to go through the whole training, as they can walk in, and as long as they can pass the background check and lift maybe 100 pounds and carry it for 100 feet or so, that's okay, you can get a job. So I will wait for questions, and I'm sure that our chairman of Ways and Means will talk to you about budgets. And since we didn't rehearse what anybody was going to say, I figured I was going to come at the end and finish everything that somebody else didn't talk about. So it's on me. Well, thank you very much for attending. We really appreciate having you in the audience, and I look forward to meeting my young students here. And I just want to tell you, please, please keep active in politics. It is so important. You can change the world. One person has to start it. So you be the one. And then the second and the third, and you'd be surprised when you get done with one project and they see you successful, oh, they're going to follow you as far as you want to go. So thank you, especially young students, for being here. And I will let the mic go back to the chairman. Thank you.
Thank you so much. So wonderful presentation, Commissioner. We just decided that the best-looking commissioner gets to go first today. So there you go. And the second best-looking commissioner goes next. So Commissioner Al Haddis. Thank you so much for being here.
I owe you. How the lunch was good? Excellent. Good. Well, I feel it's a great honor to be here and talk a little bit about what we do in Wayne County and answer some questions that people might have. I don't chair any committee, but I serve on 4 or 5 committees. In the end, in Wayne County, we have 15 commissioners. And I'm the commissioner for District 11, which consists of the south side of Westland, Wayne, Romulus, the great city of Belleville. We have Paul with us from Belleville Chamber, and Van Buren, Sumter, and Huron Township. Very large district and great district. And how I measure the greatness of the district is by the people who live in it, and then by the availability of the land and the infrastructure for growth and economic development. In District 11, as you all know, we have the 2 airports in District 11, and that opened the door for economic development because we have major highway, the 94, the 275, the I-75, Michigan Avenue corridor, and that make available spots for economic development, and that speed the process because if you have industry and they want to come to your district and you don't have the road that handle the trucks class A, so then the industry will not open unless the county could in timely manner bring that infrastructure to qualify.